Russia blasted the main cities of Ukraine in the early hours of February 24 as their long-feared conquest of the nation proceeded to surge in response to President Vladimir Putin's proclamation of a special military operation. After that, the aggressor proceeded to use severe heavy bombardment warfare techniques to encircle the country's towns and force them to intensive assaults for the rest of the week. The Western countries really had no option but to leave the country behind, regardless of Ukraine's tireless campaign to garner global support, as well as to call on NATO to put an end to the war, because they feared that such conduct might be perceived as an incitement by Russia to attract the coalition into something bigger war over Eastern Europe. Unfortunately, the attack triggered a collision of nuclear-armed superpowers that devastated the area and frightened Ukrainian residents for months after the assault. As fuel prices continue to increase, inflation will tend to climb up, causing the entire economy to suffer. Behind all of these difficulties and above all of the ideas and viewpoints held by non-Ukrainians, people seem to have forgotten how much this invasion impacted the residents of Ukraine. The notion of boundaries and nation-states is a white supremacist construct, and Western nations really should not consider this as a fight that just relates to Western superpowers as they have done in the past. As we all know, Russia halted their operation as soon as they struck a settlement with Ukraine on the terms of negotiation, provided that perhaps the sides are negotiating in good faith, can offer the sides with the chance to develop an agreement that is representative of their legitimate interests. Following the conclusion of negotiations, the parties' relationship may be preserved and in some situations, even improved if a mutually beneficial agreement is achieved. Furthermore, if we genuinely care about Russians, if we truly care about Ukrainians, if we honestly care about any human being anywhere in the globe, then we should be anti-war activists. Border control should be avoided at all costs, and our opposition to nation-states should be based on the fact that all of these entities exist to foster division and hatred towards other people.